Alright, welcome back guys. In this video, you will learn how to create this modern, simple flyer design inside Photoshop step by step. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is to create a new file. I'm going to make the width and height 1200 pixels. The resolution is okay, so I choose create. Select the rectangle tool from the toolbar and just click on the center. Then enter those dimensions here. Let us align everything. And press Ctrl D to deselect. And let's get rid of the background. Now let's double click on this rectangle thumbnail to pick a nice blue color. With the ellipse tool, let's just click and drag here to create an ellipse like so. Hold the shift key to make it proportional. I will just move it to this location and then release. Now I'm going to double click on the ellipse thumbnail and pick this color. Press Ctrl+ J to duplicate that layer, and let's double click inside here and pick any random color of our choice. Now press Ctrl+ T to transform it. Hold the Alt key, that will be the Option key, and scale it from this corner. I have an image on my desktop, so I'm going to bring that in. I'll just come to the Option bar here and place it here. I'll right click here and duplicate the image. Then I'll send it to the document I'm currently working on. Then I'll right click on the image and convert it to a smart object. Ctrl+ T to transform it. As you can see, it is too big, so I have to scale it down. I'll position it here and then accept the transformation. Then I'm going to hold the Alt key, that will be the Option key, and add a clipping mask here. I'm going to select this ellipse and press Ctrl J to duplicate it, move the duplicate up and scale it down. And it must come here. Accept the transformation and let's double click on the thumbnail and sample the background here with the eyedropper tool. And then let us just adjust the colors from here. This looks good, so I'm going to click OK. Let's duplicate this new ellipse one more time by pressing Ctrl+ J and take it up. Ctrl+ T to transform it. Move it here. Confirm the transformation and then let's double click on the thumbnail. And let's just move inside here and sample this background color. Let's make another copy of it and move it here. Press letter A on your keyboard to have access to your direct selection tool. Click on the fill on the options bar and make it no fill. Then click on the stroke and then click here. I want it to be a red stroke, so I'll pick this color. And then let's increase the thickness of the stroke to 10 pixels. I think 10 pixels is too much, let's take it down to 7. Ctrl T to transform it and let's scale it down. Let's grab our rounded rectangle tool and create a shape here. On the options bar, let's make it this fill and remove the stroke. Let's go to the properties panel and click here and scrub to the right to increase the roundness of the corners of that particular shape. Let's now switch to the ellipse tool and just create a small shape here. Hold the shift key to make it proportional. I'll zoom into that portion. Then with the space bar, I can be able to pan around just like so. Press the V key to switch to the move tool and then I'll just move it here. Now I want two copies of this particular shape, so I'm going to press Ctrl+ J to duplicate it, or I'll just hold the Alt key, that will be the Option key, to get this double-headed arrow, and then I'll just click and drag to the right. Hold the Shift key to make it straight and release it right about there. And we do that again. I'll hold the Alt key again and then move one of those copies here. Now I'm going to select these three copies up here by clicking here, Shift clicking here. Then I'll right click and put those as a smart object. Then I'll just rename it to dots. Then with this layer selected, I'll hold the Alt key, move it down. Then hold the Shift key to make it straight. Let us select the first ellipse here, ellipse 1, and duplicate it the last time. Move it to the top Press the A key to have access to the direct selection tool. Then on the options bar, let us make it no fill. And for the stroke, let us make it a solid white stroke. Let's increase the thickness to 10 pixels. Let's scale it by pressing Ctrl plus T, hold the Alt key and just scale it from the center there like so. Confirm the transformation. Now I only want a semi-ellipse here or a semicircle, so with my direct selection tool, I'm going to select this anchor point to the left. Just click there, you see only this one is selected. Now press the backspace or the delete key. As we zoom in, you can see that the edges here look too sharp. So with this ellipse selected, let's just click on this button on the options bar, click on the caps and make them rounded caps. Now I'm going to grab my ellipse tool and I'll just create an ellipse somewhere around here like so. Hold the shift key to make it proportional, and then together with the space bar, I redefine that position by moving it here. Now this is something which you can do easily inside Adobe Illustrator, but this can also be done inside Photoshop, assuming that you have the time. Now with this dot selected, I'm going to reverse the fill and stroke, so I'll make the fill white and remove the stroke. I will need another copy down here, so I'm going to switch to the move tool and then press and hold the Alt key, that will be the option key, and then just drag it down. Then hold the shift key to make everything straight and move it here. Now the design elements are ready, so let's put everything inside one group. With the topmost layer here selected, I'll just scroll down and shift click on rectangle 1 to select everything within that range. Then I'll press Ctrl plus G to group it. Now I think let's put this stroke inside one group, so I'll expand this group, select this ellipse, hold the shift key and select this one here. Then Ctrl plus G to group those, and I'll rename it to stroke. Now while designing items like this, it is always good to move things intentionally with the move tool. That is why I have auto select turned off here. Because I can always press Ctrl key, that is going to enable the auto select on and off. With the Ctrl key, I can be able to select this one automatically, then let go and manually move it. Now let's create another folder or group above it, and this group is going to be the text group. So I'll just type text, and with this group selected, I'm going to grab my text tool and I'm going to choose the Gilroy font, and I'll change the weight. I want it bold and I want a white font for now. I'm going to change those colors later on. Then I'll type Modern Condo. With my text tool, I'm just going to click and drag here to create a text within this shape. Change the text color to white and confirm. Now the space between these two lines is too much, so I'm going to select them. Go to my characters panel right here and adjust the leading. Here it is set to auto, but I'm going to reduce it just like so. Then confirm the transformation. Now I don't want this layer to be too bright, so I'm just going to adjust the opacity. Let's add a discount percentage here. So with my text tool, now let's add some highlights to the image. So I'll come over on this layer and then let's just add a curves adjustment layer above it. And to make sure it affects just the layer with the image, let's clip it. And let's just click inside here and take it up. Just like so. Now let's align these dots here at the top with this text. So I'll hold the Ctrl key to auto select those and then just move it here. And that does it for this flyer, guys. I hope you like what you see. Thank you for watching. If you got value out of this video, Kindly support us by subscribing to the channel and giving us a like. I'm going to see you in the next one tomorrow. Keep creating and good luck.